This is Chosen One. He's a 6 foot, 180 pound, two-star quarterback. He's a dual threat, and today we're going to try and get him as many D1 offers as possible. And then in the next episode, we're going to decide who we'll be playing for. We're going to be playing for the East Side Mustangs today out of Arkansas, Ashdown, Arkansas. These are our abilities and our current stats. As you can see, we are not very good. Chosen is not very good. Not great accuracy, alright power, but his IQ and elusiveness, they leave something to be desired. Real quick though, before we do start playing, we have to talk to Miss Zimmer over here. Hello, Chosen. I'm a reporter covering the local high school football beat. I've been following your career and I'm writing a story on the college prospects of our local rising stars. What's important to you while looking to be recruited by colleges? Championship contention, playing early, conference prestige, or pro potential? Obviously, we gotta go with pro potential. Because I want to continue this in the NFL in Madden 26, so we want to go somewhere that produces a lot of high-end quarterback talent. For me, I'm thinking USC, but we'll see if they even offer me. Something else we definitely want to look at, prestigious coaching staff. So think about before Saban left Alabama, Nick Saban, someone like that. The last thing I'm looking for, definitely, well, we have pro potential as an option again. We're going to go proximity to home. All right, now that we're out of that, we have to talk to Coach Tobias Teichner. Hey, Chosen. Welcome to your senior year here at Eastside. I believe in your potential to be a great college player, and this year you should focus on getting your name out there. First step is to figure out the top 10 schools you want to be recruited by. Don't worry about these choices being final. You'll be able to move schools in and out of your list throughout the season. All right. I think that's it for now. It is. So before we start recruiting, let me just go ahead and show what we're working with here. So, starting on All-American for a high school. We're going to move up to Heisman once we reach college, but I think All-American is the right balance between difficult and easy for a 2-star for sure in high school. All right, recruitment. We should be realistic. So, yeah, no one is interested in us right now, but we haven't played yet. So, we definitely are going to want, let's see if they're in 4 stars. They are. So, USC, we want Oklahoma, Ole Miss, Oregon. Actually, Oregon doesn't really produce that great of quarterbacks, but maybe we take the Justin Herbert route here. We're also going to look at some of the smaller schools where we could potentially be starting early. So Ball State, Coastal, Central Michigan, Eastern Michigan. I want some, flavor with our uniforms as well. Delaware has nice uniforms. Then let's fill this out with in Akron, a backup, the worst school in the country. I like this list. I think that's what we're going to go with. However, when we do reach the point of being recruited and choosing where to go, I will let you guys decide, or I'll spin a wheel. We'll see. Y'all can choose what school I go to. But yeah, let's move on. All right, so we've gone up a little bit, it would seem. All right, so recruiting tape. That's how we get attention from schools. That's how schools decide if they're interested in us. All of that good stuff. So we'll just have to choose moments that get us a good amount of recruiting tape for each one. So let's see. Our opponent has one of the highest rated edge rushers in the state. Okay. So we're going to have to be watching out for him a lot. A lot of schools are going to put some stock in avoiding him getting tackles for losses or sacks. So let's see. 4 moments we want. Let's see. Forward momentum, Don't allow a force fumble or TFL to the rival. Get 10 yards on a scramble attempt. I think we can get that done. 2-minute drill, lead offense into field goal range and score a touchdown. Let's do those two. Keep the drive alive. Yeah, we start on 3rd and 1. I want to do that. And then let's do option plays as well. Let's see. So we need to get 10 yards on a scramble attempt. So let's see. We don't get any coach suggestions in high school, so we have to purely go based off of what we want to call. So here we go. First play, got our tight end wide open for a first down. That's how we want to start. These schools do grade us based on everything, not just the goals for each drive. So, you know, if we take a sack here like that, we're gonna lose some recruiting score for that. So some schools aren't gonna be as interested in us after that, which is fine. Wasn't really expecting anything different. That might be picked. It's incomplete. Alright, so we need to cook something up here. Deep. Hopefully a slot drive. I'm not gonna redo any things either. We're gonna go purely based on what happens each time. So we're not gonna get the first down here. It's gonna be 4th and 11, so we missed the moment. Our game tape does go up 20, but schools aren't gonna be happy about that. So what are we trying to do here? Get into field goal range with 1:31 left. So yeah, we're gonna take what the defense gives us. I will admit that one play I took that sack, just too focused on trying to get the scramble. But you know, that's fine. We can definitely still get it done here. I will say playing without any sort of accuracy, it does suck a little bit. Let's see. Can I deliver a dart? Yes, we can. We move the sticks with 1:19 left. Let's try and get maybe an inside halfback power 0 maybe here. And just see what opens up. We just need to get into field goal range, which we aren't quite there yet. Time running here, I like this combination of routes, though I don't like a lineman being on the Texas, but we have a wide open curl. That's going to be field goal range and well more. We're going to keep going hurry up here, but we're going to try and limit the halfback routes just so we don't have a fullback trying to run routes who just looks like a lineman. That was a risky play. For sure. Risky play for sure. We're going to go... this might be a bootleg. It might not. We're going to see here. Let's see. No bootleg. That might be picked. Oh, it should have been. That's a bad read. That is a bad read. We're going to go with a read option here, though. We're going to go counter bash. And we're going to hope we can get some good blocking and some good yards. Doesn't look like we will, so I'll take the timeout, 4th and 6. We didn't get the touchdown, but we did get into field goal range. But that did hurt our recruiting tape. I mean, we got 50 out of it, but it could have been way better. We're going to try out of the pistol here, this play action bootleg. Just see what we get. So we're just going to take off here. Should be a first down. Only we could have done that earlier, but it's all right. It's all right. We're going to go with a speed option here. They work pretty well in high school. And since this one's going away from our rival, it should be fine. Pitch it back. Oh, we're not going to get... Oh, that's not good. Disappointing look there, but here we go. Load option this time. We get some yards, but that's not gonna it's not gonna work for us. We need to get the first down. Um, I like the look of levels here. And maybe throwing our outside receiver on a go ball. And just see what opens up here. Ah, didn't get it off, so we're not gonna get any score there. Now on 3rd and 1, we're gonna have to try and essentially lead a game-winning drive here. Which is no small task, but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful for sure. We've got our tight end there. That's a first down. We're still going. So, I think here we're gonna want to run smash. Now, I will say that this road to glory is going to be very difficult. This first episode is just going to be high school. We're going to try and cut inside. Oh, that was a bad decision there for sure. Don't never want to do that. I should have just thrown the ball away, but now very good chance we lose because of what I just did there. Oh, however, we storm back immediately with a first down completion to our running back, and now just about a minute to go, in range to at least tie this one up, maybe take the lead. We're going to take off, and we're going to score. That's what we want to see, baby. We didn't complete either of our goals, but we did score a touchdown. So, we gain 140 recruitment tape there. Can't complain. We move up a little bit, but I doubt anyone's going to offer us after that. We'll just have to advance the week and see. Let's see. Did anyone recruit us? No. So we've just got coach here. Bring a lot of pressure. So we're just going to want to think about a lot of quick routes here. Let's see. We've got college entrance exams this week. Going to be studying for it over the next few days. Let's do that. We can get some boosts from the more academic schools. So USC right there. We've got a bit of a scholarship boost from them for that. Oh, and coach, I can't pronounce that last name, but from Ball State. He's been watching us. He wants to give us a goal. We are going to accept that. We're going to try and hit that. If we can hit that, we'll immediately get an offer from Ball State. So definitely want to look at that for sure. Taking on Greenland at home now. I believe we are always at home. I don't think we're ever on the road. But let's see. Let's see what Ball State's is. Let it fly. Just throw a touchdown pass. All right. I think we can do that. Under pressure. I don't like these scramble ones. But as you can see, Oregon loves that one. And then a lot of every smaller school really seems to love it as well. Screen machine is throw a screen pass. This one's broken, unfortunately. So we'll have to avoid that one. This one I like. It's pretty easy. Just set a pass protection. You can set it to the exact same one that it was already running. And it'll give you credit. Convert a first down or touchdown on the run. And then this get 3 first downs. I think we'll do that. I think we'll do that as well. And let's go. So here we are hopping into our first moment. It's for Ball State. So, gonna go with a lot of quick options here. A lot of Texas, I think. Actually, I take that back because it is our fullback running the route. So, we're just gonna flip out, take off, get a first down. That's how you want to start. You want to build momentum. We're actually gonna go ahead, go primarily from the gun here. Give our running back a chance. Now, if he house calls this run, I am gonna reset. But let's see. He does not. He does not house call that. So, not a great start here, of course. But, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. So, let's see. I'd rather he be there. So, we'll have 2 slants, essentially. Actually, 3 slants. I like this look. I think it could work. You know, we'll have a wide open curl there. 6 yards, you know, you take that. Actually, that's more. 8 yards. So we take that. I'm going to do the exact same thing. We're going to want to watch the safety and the linebacker. He should be open, and we hit him. And we move the 6. Chosen making some good reads here so far. That's what you want to see. Alright, so that over-the-top safety could create an issue. What we're going to do is throw him on a go, bring a Texas, and then bring a drag. Alright, so the safety's dropping. Let's try and hit the drag. Makes the catch. 2 yards. Nothing to write home about, but not the worst thing either. Oh, I changed the play on accident. So what do we got now? Let's switch this to slants real quick. Set him on a curl, or a Texas, I mean. I'm gonna take off, get the first down, and slide. That's good football right there. That's good football right there. Alright, let's see. Not loving play action, honestly. Let's go slant flat. And then once again, bring our guy on a Texas. Gives us 2 intermediate routes to try and go for. And another first down run. This is what we want to see. So now from this position, we're definitely thinking a mesh concept, which we only have one of. But this should open up the field for pretty much anything on the field. Like that, I had him. I should have thrown it a little bit earlier. That was just a unfortunate timing error right there. Alright, we're going to try and run this mesh play again. Let's see what we got. This time, we get it off. That should be a touchdown. Bang, baby. That's what we're talking about. That's a good way to start. Okay, so jumping into the next moment here. Got to set our pass protection. We want to get an offer from Coastal. So, we're going to go with another medium pass. We're going to go with a drive. And then just set it to empty, which is just the exact same protection we were already in. Throw it to this tight end dragging. He gets a first down. And we've got the drive goal already, so now we just have to protect the ball. Maybe let this run out to halftime, honestly. But yeah, I'm going to cut to the next drive unless something crazy ends up happening here. Alright, so I did go 3 and out on that drive, but doesn't really matter. We got what we needed to get done. So now we have to pass on the run. And we're going to do it out of shotgun just so that we can try and hit both of these. So, what could be good? I think this play right here, fake toss verticals. That's going to be a little dangerous because we're going to be, you know, rolling out. But I think we can hit that. Oh, man, you got to come down with that. Got to come down with that, but sorry. Honestly, I don't hate trying that again. Just not right now. We're going to want to find a bootleg if we have it. Which I don't think we do, but we'll have pretty much anything here. We're just going to throw our outside guy on a curl. Hope that on the run we hit him. We did. Oh, it's got to be for a first down, too. Okay. So we'll just go slants here. Except we'll bring a drag if I decide to end up running the other way. I'm not going to. I'm just going to... Oh, wait, that's not on the run. He did get the first down, though. Okay. Hey, that's fine. We'll take what we can get right now. Just gotta remember to go on the run, which means holding the sprint button, which I did not do. Damn, that would have been the perfect opportunity. Okay. 2nd and 10. Thinking as long as that corner doesn't start rushing, yeah, we can roll out this way. Just hit him like this. Hopefully he gets the first down. He's very close, but he's short. Alright. That's fine. Honestly, we're just gonna call the same thing. But throw Hunt over here on a drag as well. So we'll have someone to either side that we can try and hit. Hit this side. He's wide open. That's a first down. And we hit our drive goal. Alright, so a very good game here for our highlight tape. Same thing. I'll be back in the next moment, or if some crazy highlight play happens on this drive. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's gonna lose recruiting tape. Man, what would have been a perfect moment completed loses me tape, I believe. Alright, well, 3rd and 6, we have to go and get 3 first downs here, so I like motion drive here. It's been working pretty well. Up 3. 3 first downs wins us the game, so that's why this moment exists. And, we've got nothing. Wow. And we can't even retry it. Wow, that is rough. But hey, here we go. We have an offer from Akron, Arkansas State, Ball State, Rice, Georgia Southern, Delaware. Quite a few teams want us. And we're making progress towards becoming a 3-star. This is exactly what we want to see. Could not think of a better way that could have gone. Obviously, hitting that last drive would have been huge, but not going to hit every drive, so I can't complain too much. Oh, here we go. Now we've got an offer from Buffalo, Georgia State, Missouri State as well. So, let's take a look at the recruiting board real quick. Oh, actually, let's see. Just, coach from Ball State hyping us up. We did receive our offer. And they increased our scholarship package. That is huge. We're going to go take a look at that real quick after this convo. Our opponent is a heavy press man team. Cover 2 man and cover 1 press. Okay. In terms of recruitment, schools can revoke their offer. Okay. So, just got to keep that in mind. Ooh, are we coming to homecoming? We're going to do that. And you know what? We're going to slide into the DMs of the most popular senior. And apparently there's already a plan. I thought I would get to choose that, but let's see what happens. Oh, no. Only to get, sorry, I only go out with 5 stars. Wow. Oh, that's rough. That's rough for Chosen. It's alright. Hey, we're going to be a D1 prospect, and she is going to be at home watching from her couch, so that is fine. Let's take a look here, though. So, USC would be the 3rd string. Oklahoma, same thing. Ole Miss, Oregon, all the same thing there. Ball State, that's even the same thing. It looks like it's the same thing everywhere, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove Oregon, or not Oregon, Akron. And we're gonna see who would start us. Which we can see in that little projected role feature. And we're on the bench everywhere. Oh, except for Buffalo, we would be the starter. Second string at UTSA, second string at UAB. Is there anywhere else? I've already done a couple Road to Glories at Buffalo, so I kind of want to switch it up, but man, right now it's just looking like we are not going to have a starting role if we don't go to Buffalo. So I would prefer to go somewhere I'd be the second string at least. But yeah, it's definitely not looking good here. Looks like a lot of the lower schools, and like even, yeah, once we get down there, I knew it wasn't going to be much. But yeah, even at the 0-star schools, we're not a starter. Only school we'd start at is Buffalo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a minute to update my recruiting board and go ahead and try and fill it in with just the schools where I'd be a second stringer. And then if there's not enough to fill that out, I'll fill in some of the bench ones that I already have on. Alright, so I went ahead and refilled it out. The reason I went ahead and did this was because some of these second stringers, or second string options, there's only a senior ahead of me. So realistically, I would immediately have a QB battle to be the starter. Whereas, you know, Ball State right now, I could end up having a position battle if Walter Taylor goes to the league. I mean, Kyle Kelly is graduating, so he'll be gone for sure. That's why I left them on there, and I've already got an offer and some increased scholarship bonuses. So keep them there. Here it's, you know, we'd probably be waiting a year. Here, same thing. But then, you know, most of these I'd probably get a chance right off the bat, even though it says second string. So that was the idea there. Realistically, I'm looking at these top 6 schools. These were just to kind of fill out my choices. But Western Kentucky could be an option. But yeah, let's just hop into our next game. Alright, so hopping in right now. I chose 4 moments that I thought I could get done. This first one is a pass lead for a touchdown and for completion, so that's just free forming. That's what I've been doing anyways. It's the most natural way for me to really play. So let's go ahead, and I can't select my receiver, or my running back, I mean. So let's try and, wow, okay. Okay, we are retrying the moment. I said I wasn't gonna do any of that, but that's not my fault, okay? I thought I was gonna be able to set my running back to a route, and I couldn't, so that's not my fault. I didn't have a play I felt good with. But there we go. We've got the pass lead for a completion, so now we just need to do it for a touchdown, which I'm hoping maybe this play could get done for me if I just set circle on a go. That one's gonna go out of bounds. So very quick third down now. But hey, after using that retry, I can't retry anymore, so I'm basically sticking to my promise. We need a first down. He's not open. I didn't see the DB. Holy, he caught that. He caught that. We just got bailed out, but we don't complain about that. We take that. We take that where we can get it. So keep the ball here. Put that over the linebacker's head and let him get to work. Can he get to the end zone? He does not. But first and goal, so we're inside the 10. We're going to go deep curls here. Yeah, we're at the 3. Actually, I really don't love this. Right in the end zone. Alright, so the camera died once again, so I'm gonna have to switch to the webcam, which looks worse, but That's all I've got. As I was saying, down here, pass leading in the end zone, like, really sucks. Like, I'm I'm just gonna have to go out of bounds, like, right here. And honestly, that's probably a mistake. Even getting closer is probably a mistake, honestly. But we're gonna see. Hopefully this drag is shallow enough. It was, but it doesn't get in. But yeah, unfortunately pass leading right here sucks. You try to pass lead and sometimes it'll go straight, like, up in the air. And like get lobbed. So yeah, unfortunately we don't get the touchdown here. And because that's a turnover, we only get 10 points. So that's great, but it's all right. It happens, you know. Here we need to stem a receiver. So we're gonna go Texas again. We're gonna stem this shallow. We're gonna try and hit him. Okay. That did not work. We're gonna go with this slant instead. Change this to an in, and then stem it deeper. Let's see if I can hit him. And no, we are struggling right now to move this ball. So we're gonna need to go shock and pass, slant. See if we can't. Maybe just change this to an in, and just change its depth a little bit. And we're gonna go 3 and out, so we get nothing done there. Yeah, this game not going well. I think it's my camera's fault. It is for sure the camera's fault. Here we need to scramble for a first down and then a touchdown. So we're gonna get the 10+ yards here. Now we just need to get down to the goal line. So what's been working well? Not smash, but that's really all we've got. I think what we can do is just kind of dink and duck our way there. Like, here we go. We've got easy completion. That should get 6. So, 2nd and 4 now. We're going to run the same thing. Actually, that's power read. That's not what I meant to choose. This should work. Well, unfortunately, pressure got through immediately. We're going to try and get that off. Goes nowhere, so double slant's not the play, I don't think, that we want to be running. Here we go. 3rd and 4. Game pretty much on the line. And we get the first down. Actually, I believe we have one more moment after this one. I could be wrong. Actually, I am wrong. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, that's gonna be a touchdown. Dang. Okay, we do have one more. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted to happen there. But, oh well. Criticized for making a touchdown pass is crazy, but what are you gonna do? Alright, now we just need to score a touchdown. I didn't realize what our field position was. I'm gonna be honest. Now I have nothing. Fuck it. Oh, that's gonna be picked, I think. Oh, it's not. That was lucky. That was extremely lucky. Alright, we're gonna do this. There we go. So now we've got the correct running back on a Texas. And this play should work. Or not. Or it's not gonna work. We're just gonna turn it over, so... Do you get an offer from Middle Tennessee, Louisiana, Toledo, UAB, UNLV, FAU, UTSA, USF. So a lot of the teams that we just added to our big board. We're looking fine. We're gonna see if any team has changed whether we'll start or not. Okay, so now we have an offer from Air Force, New Mexico State, Old Dominion as well. We'll take that. More D1 offers for sure. This team. Okay, so basically, we're just gonna have to try and throw a short, which is what we've been doing anyways. So now UAB hitting us up. Trent Dilfer is that coach? Holy, I did not know that. And looks like we're gonna get a moment from UAB. Okay. They already offered us, but I guess they want to see what else we can do. Someone moved. Oh no, Ball State. We were always QB3 there. We're still QB2 everywhere. Hopefully, if we have a better game this time around, we will get some better starting opportunities. But let's see, UAB's just throw a touchdown pass. We can do that. This is not the homecoming game. I almost straight up lied. Looks like it's pretty much the same. Playmaker is it's gonna be a little rough, but it's the best opportunity to get more scholarship bonus. We'll do Ice and Veins, which is late fourth quarter option, and then I guess scramble attempts. Okay, so first moment here, we're doing UABs. We're gonna go with the mesh, the cross double wheel again. Because it seems like a pretty decent play, honestly. Like, yeah, hit him. It's a 5-yard gain. Go to levels now. We're gonna be very pass heavy, which, you know, is not a change from anything that we've done so far. But oh, it didn't let me throw it. That is really annoying. Now we're running hurry up on accident. That is not how you want to start a game. But we could hit this guy. No dice, so yeah, unfortunately we're losing 30 game tape for that, and UAB is not gonna be happy. But have to have a short memory. I just called the wrong play again. Alright, so it's giving us instructions on how to playmaker, which I don't need. Let's see if he catches that. He does not. He does not. Oh. Yeah, no, he didn't catch it. We have to be on the run, too. I should have read that. I should have read that better. Because this is going to be very, very hard to get done. Especially with this thing taking up half of my, half the left side of my screen, or right side of my screen. We're just gonna have to hope that this play works well. I mean, it's meant for, a sprint out anyways. We've got other blockers, but we just don't have the time. We don't have the speed to get away. So, yeah. So now, talking about speed, now we have to scramble for yards and a touchdown. So, that is lovely. We just have no, we just can't. We can't bounce outside, we can't get inside because they're stuffing the box. I mean, it is going to be tough to get these yards. Like, look at that, man. They bring a blitz. the edge rusher gets off, I don't see how this is going to happen, honestly. Not against this defense. Like, I can try and get through there, but we're going to be a yard short. They are going to let us go for it, but that contributed nothing to the goal. Which means we're going to have to try again this time. We are going to get yards. Way more. And we're down. I'm not sure where we're down at, but we get the first down. We get the first of 2 goals done. Now we're sitting in a good position. We're just going to dump it off. Got to keep moving the ball. Hopefully we can get down somewhere in the like on the 1. Which is why I'm calling curls. Oh, okay, that's gonna lose us highlight tape. Just had nothing open there, which sucks. Oh, he's wide open. He can maybe get that first down. He doesn't, but 20 yards. That is a huge gain to be having on 2nd and 23. So now maybe the middle of the field opens up. It does for a pass, and he gets tackled. That's what we needed. Inside the 10. Honestly, we're gonna go with a midline option. Midline options have worked pretty well for me. And there we go, it just opens up. And that's a moment complete. So, our last moment, we just have to lead a game-winning touchdown drive here. Or a game-tying field goal drive, but come on now. We're going for the win. So, starting with good field position too. I like this look. If he... Oh, man, you have to hold on to that. We can't reset this one either. If we don't get it, we don't get it. So, this play needs to be a high percentage play here. And... For fuck's... Wait. He might get there. He's short. Wait. Oh, we did get the first down. That is huge. That is so big. That's how you make plays happen. I'm only a 2-star, but you know what? I think that should earn me at least 1 more star, just that play alone. That is a Heisman level throw right there. Not even really just the throw, just the ability to escape the pressure. There we go. Oh, no. Man, that hurts. Okay, well, got 2 more downs, maybe. I doubt they'll give us a 1st down or a 4th down opportunity, but it does not matter. We're gonna call a lot of crossers this time around. And there we go. Incomplete, that's fine. 51 seconds left. You know what? I like the look of Z-Streak here. Having 2 corner routes. Only thing I want to change is having a Texas route here. Try to get outside, cut up field, get 5 yards, and we're going to go no huddle. And we're going to go with the tight end cross play again with the play action. Which it didn't do that time, but it doesn't matter. We get the 1st down. We only have 1 timeout. Let's try and remember that. Change this to a drag. And then let's go. Just hit him. All right, now we take the timeout. That's the time to take the timeout. Now we want to go with this drive concept. This drive concept, it looks a little dumb because you've got a lot of deep routes. However, the middle opens up and we score and we win the game off of that. That is huge for recruitment, baby. That's what we want to see. And there we go. A Memphis offer, a Purdue offer. What is that? Louisiana, uh, not Lafayette. I think, um, actually, I'm not sure where they play. Exactly. A Western Kentucky, Texas State. And there we go. We're halfway to a 3-star. It's not great considering that we've only got one game left, but we could definitely make that work. Before we do that, Mizzou offered us, North Texas offered us, Southern Miss. We're getting a lot of offers. UAB, not really happy with my last performance, so our scholarship bonus does decrease, which sucks because they were my second team. But now it's senior night. We need to cut our list down to a top 3 anyways. But yeah, so that's what we got to do now. So let's look at all these teams. Let's see if they'll start us or not. So we're just going to scroll through, see if there's any QB1 opportunities. There's not. So real quick, now we look at our scholarship bonus. So for Missouri State, we'll get a little bit of a brand increase, a leadership increase, some skill points, some coach trust. What I really care about is trying to get some academic and skill points. So Ball State, even though I'd be the QB3, wouldn't be an awful choice there. UTSA could be a really good choice, honestly. You get some academic, get a lot of leadership, some skill point, and a lot of coach trust. That is huge to becoming the starter. Pretty much the same thing with UNLV. We just don't get the academics. USF looks really good, honestly. I think USF is definitely going to have to be the top pick. Yeah, USF is definitely going to move up to our top pick. UAB, I think we'll keep UAB there just for the leadership. And then it's another solid team. Western Kentucky. Move Western Kentucky into the top 3, and then I will go ahead and remove the rest of these teams. Alright, so we're down to our top 3, USF, UAB, Western Kentucky. We are going to see if there's anywhere we'd be the starter again. So, and yeah, it's looking like Buffalo's the only one, which I did expect. I think some of the walk-on positions changed to second string. Maybe. Or maybe some of the bench options, but yeah. We won't be starting anywhere. Unless we absolutely ball out in this last game. Which it's going to be the last thing for the episode, so we're going to have to really do something. So Hometown Hero, I do that every time. USF I definitely want to go to, so I think Life of the Party is going to have to be where we go. 2-minute drill for sure. Actually, no. Chain mover for sure. And then your time. Just because that is the way that we get the most USF highlight points or highlight tape. Which I think is where I want to go, but you guys can choose of those 3. Or if you want me to choose a team that's not on my board right now, go ahead and let me know. But we are going to start with life of the party. So we want to get the 20 yards passing done real quick. And then just try and knock out. Oh, we need to get 20-yard passes. Oh, that's going to be rough. All right, let's try and knock out the scrambling then. That is a little easier to quantify how well we're doing in that. 'Cause 20-yard pass could be rough. That might be that could be a 20-yard gain. It wasn't. I think it was just short. So, yeah, honestly, I think the way... Oh, I changed the play on accident. That's fine. We're gonna scramble here. Juke. Which didn't work, but it's another 11 yards. Deep curls. I think... Let's change that and then make him a pass blocker. So, hopefully this Texas route opens up. It did, but I got hit, so... I don't know. I really think the only way we're getting this 20 yards is taking a shot downfield. You know what? Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding. Okay. Well, did not expect my tight end to do me like that, but yeah. Alright, well, we completed neither one. That's not good. That was USF's highest thing, so now we've got to try and get in with a QB run. So we're just going to hope that the midline option opens up. How it did last time. So there we go. Good first down. I think this might be how we try to get everything done, but eventually it is going to get plugged up. We are going to have to try and juke the defender, which I don't love. I don't love that idea. Yeah, now we have to read that DB. We got the first down. This is working out pretty well. And really the whole reason I'm doing this is because I don't want to accidentally throw a touchdown pass where my receiver just breaks away. So we're just going to keep doing this. That wasn't a correct juke, unfortunately. But it's getting us yards. Ultimately, the touchdown run is the biggest thing. So even if we don't get the juke, it's not the biggest problem in the world. But reading that guy, yeah, he knew. He knew, and unfortunately, I think that's just what's gonna happen on this next one as well. But could be wrong. Nope, he went right for the running back, but it's not gonna matter. Come up short. So right now, got 30 game tape score. I could have tried to redo it, but it's not fun. And we would have completely restarted, so. Oh, why couldn't I get that type of juke on the other one? Oh well. That's fine. We're just gonna we gotta reach the 50-yard line. That's the big one. If we go well, we don't want to go 3 and out because we're trying to avoid 4th down, but we can really open up the playbook at any point right now. Let's try this play action bootleg. We haven't tried a lot of those. But hoping it can be good. Throw on the run. Whoa. What a play. Wow. And we avoided 4th down, which means we just got a huge game tape boost. Now we just have to lead a touchdown drive. Starting on 3rd and 5. And we're at the 50. We're going to see if that go ball gets open. It doesn't. Nothing did. So 3rd and 5 now. This could be rough. I want a slant. I want a slant. Alright, that's a wide open scramble. That's first down. And way more. Let's hurry it up. We need to take advantage of a momentum shifting play. And just see if something opens. Oh, well, he's open, so let's go. We have no timeouts. I am just now noticing that. So, I'm gonna have to go hurry up. If he catches that, alright, spike the ball. Get up to the line and spike. If it would let me, come on. Oh no. Okay. Looks like spiking the ball is not an option, so now we have to try and go to the end zone. And we throw a pick. We throw a pick to end the season. Wow. Not what you want there. But Arkansas offers us Northwestern, Tulane. So, I mean, end of the day, we went up. We didn't get another star, but we did go up. And, I don't believe we're going to be starting anywhere. So, yeah, that's the first episode of the Road to Glory series. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Next episode, we're going to be choosing where we go. We're going to be doing the hat selection. You guys can choose where you want me to go. I'm not going to advance the week until I upload it. I'll probably record the next episode probably next week. And if I don't get any suggestions, I'll spin the wheel for the 3 teams off camera and then do the hat selection during a recording. That's going to be it for this video. So if you guys enjoyed, please do like and subscribe, maybe share it. It helps me out a lot. And until next time, see ya.